Hey Alfonso, it's Arroyo, what's up? I apologize for being so extremely late, just, stuff. Ugh, yeah. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to talk about in this video, so I'm just going to start with answering the questions that you had for the past two videos, which I missed answering because I didn't post, early enough. So, first question was, who would I cast in a Portal movie? And the answer is, I don't know. I will give you an answer, because I don't want to just kind of leave you hanging with I don't know, just so I don't have to answer the question. But personally, I think I would do such a minimalistic cast, as in I would do little to no people. Because I personally think that the type of movie that it is, for me, it would be so much more visually interesting and such if it was literally just, three people in the entire movie, and that's it. But that's only because, I'm crazy, and I'm let's make this minimalistic and weird with, little to no dialogue, etika. But anyway, so I'd probably do a total of three people. Probably Gladys, definitely, Shell, and Cave Johnson. And I'd probably leave it at that, as all of the people that I'm going to put into the movie. And then, in terms of who I would cast, I think for Cave Johnson, I would do, oh god, of course, right now is the time that I can't remember his name. Come on, brain, why can't you remember his name? Dude who does Anchorman. You fought to say that he was a good Cave Johnson, and at first I was like, nah man, he could never be a good Cave Johnson, but then I finally gave in and was like, he would be a great Cave Johnson. For Gladys, I would probably do someone I have no idea. I'm trying to think of someone who would have the finesse that I like in Gladys, or just generally that hardy, not hardy, but that light but very fearful, kind of scary, I'm watching every move that you take, but don't mind me because I'm creepy kind of vibe. I'm trying to think who would have a very good voice for that, because also I wouldn't show her, of course, because she's just a voice. I wouldn't show her. What is that reflection? I don't know. I don't know. But, for Shell, I would probably cast Scarlett Johansson, because Scarlett Johansson, I feel would have the kind of body language that I would want for Shell's character, as well as a versatile, hair, a versatile look. I feel also, it really doesn't matter what her face looks like, because we really don't see it in the game. I mean, you can technically see it, through little ways of doing so, but you never really see Shell's face. So I think that, Scarlett Johansson, and also because Scarlett Johansson is just the bomb. I think she's a very good actress, especially when it has to do with something most of it being physical activity. I think that she'd be really good for this role. Let's see, for Gladys, I think I'd probably change up her voice to be, instead of a young, kind of evil character, I'd make her a little bit older. So the chick who plays Professor Umbridge in Harry Potter, I know, I'm just pulling this stuff out of nowhere, but her, I think that she'd be really interesting. Let's see. I have been tired. I recently got a haircut. My hair's shorter than it was a while ago. A while ago it was longer and I could play with it, and now I'm just I can't play with it. And it's a little upsetting. It's a little disappointing, but it'll grow out. It's growing out really quickly. My hair grows so quickly. It's crazy. So my question for you this week is drum roll thing. When are you gonna do the female alter ego of yourself, because I've been waiting for it, like, patiently, like, wondering when it's going to happen. And it's never happened. Oh yeah, second question, for which kind of, like, movie would you be most excited to see, like, in terms of, like, video games, like, which video game do you want to be turned into a movie? Which video game would I want to be turned into a movie? Actually, the one that I want to be turned into a movie has already been turned into a movie. I just want it to be done a lot better. Silent Hill. You saw how terribly they went. They put things from the third game in the first movie. That it was terrible. It was very all over the place. And if you didn't play the games, or if you didn't know the story of the games, then they look fine. Like, the movies look fine, but they still kind of look cheap and gross. Like, my older sister was a big fan of the whole Silent Hill video game thing, and then she saw the movies and was like, dude, they suck, because she played all the games. I didn't play the games, I just watched and cowered in fear. I watched and I kind of, like, you know, I know what goes on, I know what happens and stuff, and so I was kind of like, ugh, the movies were kind of gross. Like, I think that the ideas were good, and I think that a lot of the things that they did were, like, cool, but it was just not well put together, and I think that they could have done a lot better job planning and such. So I would want the Silent Hill games to be turned into a movie again, because I'm just like that. So I answered all your questions. My question for you this week was, when am I going to see the female alter ego? And I apologize for being so late. I guess I will talk to you later.